Drama unfolded when Chrisean caught Coi sneaking around with Blueface behind her back, despite multiple warnings to back off. Ignoring the boundaries, Coi tried to carve out secret time with him, and the fallout didn't stop there. Jason Lee confirmed that Coi had even reached out months earlier, frustrated after he interviewed Blueface and Chrisean following the incident. She reportedly wanted to join the show, but admitted the timing was off, given Chrisean had already seen through her attempts, turning the whole situation into a tense lesson on boundaries, secrets, and the consequences of ignoring clear warnings. Cash's unpredictability has always been part of her public persona, but when she physically confronted Coi Leray, it stunned everyone. It was a moment nobody could have predicted. To fully grasp why this altercation happened, we have to rewind a few years to 2020, when Coi and Blueface were romantically involved. Unlike the casual flings often seen in celebrity circles, Coi was genuinely invested. Her affection wasn't hidden. She was openly expressive, smiling, laughing, and visibly blushing whenever Blue's name came up in interviews. Fans could see the spark between them, and it was clear that Coi wasn't just chasing attention. There were real feelings involved. Public appearances, playful social media exchanges, and flirtatious moments painted a picture of a connection that felt authentic in a world that often rewards surface-level drama. However, the dynamic shifted abruptly when Croc entered Blueface's life. Croc's presence brought a whirlwind of attention, conflict, and complicated emotions. Coi, recognizing the inevitable chaos, made the difficult decision to step back from the relationship. She didn't want to get caught in the storm that seemed to follow Croc wherever she went, nor did she want to contend with Blue's notoriously messy personal life. It was a decision rooted in self-preservation, one that required a level of emotional maturity not always common in celebrity circles. Fans and onlookers largely applauded her choice, viewing it as a wise move. Walking away from the drama allowed Coi to prioritize her own growth and protect her budding career, rather than letting romantic entanglements and interpersonal conflicts derail her trajectory. In hindsight, Coi's decision was as strategic as it was personal. Her career was beginning to gain momentum, and the entertainment industry is notoriously unforgiving for those who let personal distractions interfere with professional goals. By stepping back from Blueface, Coi preserved her reputation and mental well-being, a move that garnered public respect. Yet, while she attempted to navigate her life with discretion and intentionality, not everyone respected those boundaries. Croc, whether intentionally or subconsciously, maintained a tense and suspicious awareness of Coi's movements, perceiving her every action as a potential threat. That simmering tension set the stage for the confrontation that would later catch everyone off guard. What makes this story particularly compelling isn't just the celebrity drama, it's the human element beneath it all. Coi's choice to step away illustrates the challenges of balancing personal relationships with public scrutiny. Meanwhile, Cash's reaction underscores how emotional histories, perceived betrayals, and unresolved tensions can erupt when individuals feel cornered or wronged. The narrative is a reminder that even in high-profile lives, emotions run deep, and the consequences of past relationships can ripple into the present, sometimes violently. Ultimately, this saga isn't just gossip, it's a study in boundaries, emotional intelligence, and the complexities of navigating love, loyalty, and ambition in a world that's constantly watching. Even after Coi stepped away from Blueface, Chrisean couldn't resist throwing shade, convinced that some secret connection between them was still brewing behind the scenes. Tensions really hit a boiling point, though, when photos of Coi and Blue together in the studio surfaced on social media, sending the situation from simmering suspicion to full-blown drama. Things took a wild turn when photos showed Coi and Blue in the studio acting far more than friendly, kissing passionately and getting intensely physical. That sight pushed Chrisean over the edge, triggering a full-blown meltdown on her Instagram stories, where she threatened to confront Coi in person and make it physical. From Chrisean's viewpoint, Coi had pretended to move on, even collaborating with her musically, only to secretly circle back and rekindle something with Blue behind closed doors, fueling a sense of betrayal and public drama. Pahan didn't hold back, calling out the hypocrisy in Coi's actions, basically accusing her of acting friendly just to land a verse while secretly circling back to Blue, betraying someone who plays no games in the industry. He made it clear he was on a whole different level and warned that sneaky moves wouldn't go unnoticed. There would be consequences if lines were crossed. Honestly, it's hard to be surprised Croon snapped. Coi had publicly distanced herself from Blueface, befriended Croon, and acted like she was done with him, only to reappear once Blue and Croon got serious, clearly poking at Croon for a reaction. Coi wasn't backing down either, boldly firing back and basically daring, "If it's like that, let's fight." Just when it seemed the drama couldn't escalate further, Blue's mom, Carissa, jumped in uninvited, taking sides in the most theatrical way possible. She shaded Croon while crowning Coi as her favorite, essentially telling Blue to forget the chaos and pursue Coi instead, claiming she had warned him all along. Her dramatic entrance only fueled the tension, and, ultimately, Croon caught Coi in person and didn't hold back. Things finally turned physical. The tension was almost tangible as I rolled through the city with Glow in the Sprinter, an otherwise casual ride suddenly charged with unease when Coi tried to jump in with us. The moment she stepped close, the atmosphere shifted. Glow, calm as ever, didn't flinch, but I felt the weight of history in the room. Our eyes met, and in that instant, we exchanged a silent acknowledgement of all that had happened before. Coi tried to maintain her composure, popping her gum and tossing subtle, provocative gestures my way, testing the waters. I matched her energy, steady and deliberate, even using my phone to tap her lightly, a small but pointed signal that I wasn't intimidated. The drama didn't stay confined to the Sprinter. Jason Lee, who had been doing his interviews, got dragged into the mess as well. Coi reportedly called him, furious over his discussion with Blue and Croon, claiming it was disrespectful and inflammatory, especially given the threats Croon had already made. In a later interview with Cash, Coi admitted she had considered stepping back from appearing on the show, worried that her involvement would reflect poorly, particularly given my influence and the lingering complexities of her past with Blueface. What most people didn't realize is that this rivalry didn't remain in the public eye, it spilled into real life. Croon recounted a night in June after performing with Glorilla, when they went to the club to celebrate. Coi showed up unexpectedly, moving in a way that felt intentionally aggressive, almost as if she wanted to provoke a reaction. That night transformed the simmering tension into a tangible, physical confrontation, showing that what had started as public drama had escalated into something dangerously real, blurring the line between celebrity rivalry and personal conflict. The situation finally erupted when Croon lost control and threw her phone directly at Coi's face, causing visible injuries. Leray later explained that Coi was upset about the interviews, and although there was prior history between them, the tension boiled over in the moment. Originally, Coi had approached Croon under the guise of a musical collab, but in reality, it seemed like she was trying to manipulate the situation for her own gain. Croon, visibly pregnant at the time, was limited in how she could defend herself, and security had to step in to prevent Coi from retaliating. That same circumstance is reportedly why Coi didn't press charges afterward. Now, with Croon openly talking about the incident, Coi may be reconsidering her options, while public opinion largely condemns Croon for using physical aggression. The incident raises the question, was Croon's reaction justified over Blueface, or did she completely cross the line? And where does Coi fall in all of this? Truly at fault, or simply caught in the middle of Blue's chaotic mess?